Basketball season has officially started. The purple and white scrimmage was a success. The Weber State football team was overwhelmed by Montana, and the Wildcat women won the first place in the Big Sky Conference Championship this weekend in Pocatello. And the Lady Wildcats volleyball team won their first game of the season against Idaho State. It's all coming up for you right here on Spotlight on Sports. Hello, I'm Aundrea Peterson. Weber State football wasn't as best this weekend. Zach Russell has more.
Things didn't go real well for the Wildcats this week as they lost 45-10 to the Montana Grizzlies. That puts Weber State at 3-2 in the Big Sky Conference and 3-5 overall. In the first, Barrington Collins would get things going by squirting through the middle for 10 yards. On the same drive, Xavier Johnson would make two nice catches that would lead to Weber State's only lead of the game, coming on a 34-yard Sean McLean field goal. Moving on to the third, Shane Kahano made a nice grab and trafficked it at the Wildcats out of a hole. In the fourth, special teams showed no quit as they blocked two punts. Still, the offense couldn't muster any points off either punt block. With 42 seconds left, C.J. Tuckett showed some final signs of life as he slipped into the end zone to finish the game.
Thanks, Zach. The Wildcats have another tough game Saturday against Montana State here at home. Kickoff is at 1:30. Going to Thursday night's game against Idaho State Bengals, the Weber State volleyball team had only won one match all year. Eric Jensen has the story.
The Weber State volleyball team had plenty to celebrate Thursday night when the Wildcats earned their first home victory of the season. Thanks in large part to more than 19 team blocks, the Wildcats defeated the in-conference rival Idaho State Bengals 3-1 and improved to 2-9 in Big Sky Conference competition. In head coach Tom Peterson's first season at the helm, the Wildcats have struggled to put tallies in the win column.
When you lose matches, the tendency is to get down, or the tendency is to kind of grumble a little bit, and we do none of that.
Middle blocker Dama Cox led the Wildcats with a career-high 14 kills and 11 blocks. Her efforts also give her the second highest individual totals in the Big Sky Conference this season. True to form, Bethany Ray played a major role in the win with 13 kills and 8 digs. And outside hitter Brianna Williams contributed 9 kills for the Wildcats.
I think we showed up tonight and we really wanted to win. Everyone had the mindset that we were going to come out with a W tonight.
After enduring 9 consecutive home losses this season, the Wildcats finally produced a victory in a friendly environment.
I think it just feels great for people at home to see us actually win, because we did on the road. And so now it gives them more of a belief in us.
Weber State's next match will be on the road when the Wildcats visit Sacramento State on November 4th. I'm Eric Jensen with Weber State Sports.
Thanks, Eric. With Thursday's win, the Wildcats improved to a 2-21 overall record this season. The Weber State ladies cross-country team won first place in the Big Sky Conference for the first time since 2006. The Lady Cats have won the title 5 times in their history. Today we have John Coyle with the coach from the cross-country team.
Thank you, Aundrea. That's right. I'm John Coyle, and I'm here with head men's and women's cross-country coach Paul Pilkington. We just had our Big Sky Championships this weekend, and I'll let you tell our viewers the results of what happened.
Well, the women raced first 5,000 meters, and they won the Big Sky title. It's the first one we've won since 2006. The men raced 8,000 meters, which is just under 5 miles, and they were second to Northern Arizona. NAU is ranked 13th in the NCAA, so they're a good men's team. But both programs, both men's and women's teams raced well. We had a good weekend. So, yeah.
Okay, Coach, what are the kind of keys to, you said the women won an NCAA championship, the men, or Big Sky Championship. The men were second. So obviously both Weber State teams are on top in cross-country. What are keys to having a successful cross-country team? Why is it successful right now?
Well, they score the meet. The top 5 runners are scored, and it's low-score wins. So we race in the conference championships 8, and then those top 5, we just accumulate the point totals based on first place is 1 point, second place is 2 points, and so it's important that we have good grouping, that we've got at least 5 to 7 runners that are racing well. On the women's side, Amber Henry won it, so she was the conference champion, and we had three women in the top 10. On the men's side, we also had good grouping. We had three men in the top 10. Brett Hales was third, so he was our top Weber State finisher. But the team grouping is the important part. How close can you get all those athletes to race together? And you can't win a team championship without being real good across the board, 1 through 7, and we are with both men and women's teams.
And Coach, historically in cross-country Big Sky, NAU has been sort of a dominant force. What is it this year that maybe that we have or that NAU doesn't have that has allowed us to contend with them?
Well, on the women's side, we have a team that's been together now for 3 years, and the great thing is we don't lose anyone off that women's team, so we have the exact same team back next year. They've just, on both men and women, they've been in the program now for a couple of years and been able to develop. Northern Arizona typically recruits foreign athletes, and they have a few foreigners, maybe not as many as they have other years, but you know, we're good right now. We can run with anybody in the country. So it's just a matter of development, and our athletes are mature now in juniors and seniors, and they're very competitive.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. Next up for the cross-country teams will be the regional championships. That decides who goes to the NCAA championships, and that will be a week from Saturday. The Wildcats will be looking to do well there. Thank you very much, Coach, and back to you, Aundrea.
Thanks, John, and for one more congratulations to the cross-country team, here is some more good news. The basketball season has officially begun at Weber State. John Capo was there.
The annual Purple and White game was held this past week. The men's team is ranked #1 for the Big Sky Championship this season, and the women are excited about their new coach, Bethany Ord. Some of these guys make it look easy. Otis Frank, 6'6" junior, drops it in for 2. Buellinger to Lillard for 2 more. And big number 3 shows us how it's done. Waldo's digging it. The Lady Cats are looking for victory this year and have a solid lineup with great ball handlers. They can shoot, too. Yes, that's a guy. They needed some help because of injuries and illness. Kayla Moore, a junior point guard, drops a 3-pointer. And Shantae Taylor smooths in a nice layup. A good time was had by all at the Weber State Purple and White. Go Wildcats!
The Lady Cats basketball team is slated for 8th place this season. We'll just have to see about that. There's a lot of Wildcat sports action this week. Remember, Saturday at 1:30, the Wildcats take on Montana State here at home. This could be a tough one. The women's basketball team are hosting an exposition game at the D Event Center Saturday night at 7 o'clock against Adams State. And the Lady Cats volleyball team are traveling to Sacramento. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel and become a fan of our Facebook page. See you next time on Monday's Weber State Spotlight on Sports. Did I pronounce that word wrong?